As soon as the film opens, we see a man named Jacob dressed in a spacesuit, walking through a forest. Suddenly, Jacob wakes up, revealing that what we saw was only a dream. In reality, Jacob is an astronaut currently aboard his spacecraft. He receives a message from his headquarters and activates a video call where his colleagues back on Earth are now able to see him. Jacob is on a solo space mission, meaning he's traveling alone in space, and today marks his 189th day. Everyone congratulates him. Everything is going smoothly. His mission is to study the Chopra cloud in space, which lies beyond the planet Jupiter. This cloud consists of dust particles that shine brightly. Jacob informs his team that he will enter the Chopra cloud to investigate it and provide all the necessary data back to Earth. He then ends the call. Meanwhile, Jacob's wife contacts his headquarters and informs the Neurospace program team that she is separating from Jacob. She no longer wants to be with him because Jacob wasn't there for her during tough times. She had been pregnant, but due to Jacob's absence and lack of support, her baby didn't survive, and because of this, she is now leaving him. The Neurospace program decides not to inform Jacob because he's on an important mission far from Earth, and this news could disrupt his mental stability. Jacob is sleeping in his spacecraft when suddenly a terrifying dream wakes him, where he sees insects crawling into his nose, eyes, and ears. Upon waking, he realizes it was just a dream. Jacob is troubled by this recurring nightmare, a sign that his mental health is declining. The root cause of his stress is his wife's silence for several days. Whenever he tries to contact her from space, she doesn't pick up the calls. Now, she has chosen to leave him. Jacob receives a call from headquarters informing him that a spacecraft from South Korea is on its way to join him on a mission, but he must complete his task before they arrive. That night, Jacob goes back to sleep. This time, he's startled awake by loud noises from his spacecraft. Panicking at the volume of the sound, he opens a compartment to find a spider-like alien monster inside. Frightened, Jacob shuts the compartment. The strange thing is, this alien possesses telekinesis, which means it can read minds and send thoughts into others' minds. Using this ability, it tells Jacob, "Don't be afraid, I won't harm you," but Jacob, still scared, runs away. He suits up and contacts headquarters, telling them to release toxic gas into the spacecraft to kill the alien. Jacob starts to doubt whether the alien is real or if his mental condition is deteriorating so much that he's hallucinating. Just as he thinks this, the alien says, "I'm real and I'm in your spacecraft right now." Jacob becomes even more terrified and hides in a glass chamber. Headquarters releases the toxic gas, which soon dissipates. After calming down, Jacob steps out, only to see the spider-like alien inside the glass chamber, alive and unharmed. The alien reassures him, "Don't worry, I won't hurt you." "The poison didn't affect me," Jacob asks. "What do you want?" The alien replies, "I'm a researcher, like you, and I'm here to learn about you because you seem very lonely." The alien's words don't ease Jacob's anxiety, so he takes sleeping pills to rest. When Jacob wakes up, memories of his wife flood his mind. He confronts the alien asking, "Are you making me see these memories?" The alien responds, "Yes, because I want you to feel lonely at this point." The alien asks Jacob, "Do you have any eggs?" Jacob replies, "No, but I do have peanut butter." He gives the alien some peanut butter, which the alien enjoys. In their conversation, the alien learns that Jacob is investigating the Chopra cloud. The alien, already knowledgeable about the cloud, explains that the Chopra cloud has existed since the formation of the galaxy. It shares more information about these ancient clouds with Jacob. The alien once again shows Jacob memories of his wife, but Jacob, already emotionally strained, asks the alien to stop as it brings him too much pain. Switching tactics, the alien instead shows him memories of his father, which upsets Jacob even more. Jacob tells the alien, named Hannes, that his father has passed away. As they speak, a small particle from the Chopra cloud enters the spacecraft through a tiny opening. Excited, Jacob tries to capture it, but the alien warns him that these particles can't be caught. While they talk, Jacob becomes distracted, not noticing the Chopra cloud rapidly approaching the spacecraft. The ship is in danger of being destroyed. Panic takes over Jacob, his hands shaking, unsure of what to do. The alien reassures him with a hug, calming him down, and explains that the Chopra cloud, despite being a dust cloud, won't harm the spacecraft or destroy it. It's just made of particles that will only temporarily affect the ship. Once things settle down, Jacob is reminded again of his wife, and how he wasn't there when she needed him most. The alien sees Jacob's thoughts and memories and begins to resent him, realizing that Jacob was selfish and abandoned his family for his mission. Now, understanding this, the alien leaves. Jacob pleads, "Hannes, don't go. I need you," but Hannes replies, "I can't stay. I've seen how much you hurt your wife." "You're too selfish." Jacob, now realizing his mistake, is overwhelmed with sadness. He calls his wife to apologize. She's hesitant to forgive him, but Jacob promises that this will be his last space mission, and afterward he'll dedicate himself to his family. His wife, still in love with him, had only wanted to leave because of his selfishness. Seeing that Jacob has changed, she forgives him, and they vow to stay together. Hearing this, the alien returns and tells Jacob, "You did the right thing. Now get some rest." Tomorrow is an important day for your mission. You'll be in the thick of the Chopra cloud's particles. Jacob sees many of the cloud's particles swirling around him and feels ready to face the next day. The next morning, he contacts headquarters, where he learns that the entire country is watching him. Jacob concludes that the Chopra cloud likely formed when the galaxy itself was created, a remnant of that time. Suddenly, Hannes tells Jacob that he's leaving because of a severe infection that killed all his kind on other planets, and now it will kill him too. After saying this, Hannes departs from the spacecraft. Devastated, Jacob follows him and gives Hannes a final gift of peanut butter, which Hannes had loved. We see that space insects swarm over Hannes, consuming and destroying him. Before leaving, Hannes shows Jacob a memory of the first time he met his wife. Both Jacob and Hannes are filled with happiness. Jacob then finds himself back in the forest wearing his space suit, but this time he's with his wife. They speak lovingly to each other. But this is just another illusion. In reality, Jacob's mental state has deteriorated from being alone for so long, and he becomes lost in the Chopra cloud. Eventually, a South Korean team rescues him and brings him back to Earth. Though Jacob had completed his investigation of the Chopra cloud, the South Korean team ensures his safety. Finally, Jacob reunites with his wife, having decided that he will never leave her or his family again. This is how the movie concludes.